मैं Sunrisers का सबसे बड़ा फैन हूँ 1, 2, 3, 4 Irene Clarkson superstar 1, 2, 3, 4 Alright, that's the Cricket Today podcast. I've lost the bet. Are you happy I've done it, boys?
Well done,
oh my God, I've done it. Thank you to Homie and crew behind the scenes.
Round of applause,
that was
please.
horrible, but yeah, if everyone can forgive me because that was, it was probably really bad. I'm your host, Liam McAllion, also known as the Stats Guy. I'm just going to speak English from now on because that was horrible. I'm here with Marcus Bazzano. How you going, Marcus? Happy I've done the bet against your Kolkata Knight Riders.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you, Kolkata Knight Riders, for beating the Sunrise.
Oh, we're also here with Liam Mullaly. He's back in his RCB top. He's up and about.
No, well done, Stats Guy. You followed through on your word. You actually stuttered less in Hindi than you did in English.
hang on. You're probably right, actually. Maybe I should start learning it. Yeah. Today, we're going to cover a record-breaking match last night between the Sunrisers and, who was it? Mumbai Indians, which was absolutely...
Switch on.
I'm just all thinking about the Sunrisers because they're absolutely awesome at the moment. We definitely bounced back from that first loss against the Kolkata Knight Riders, so we'll get into that. Then we've got a huge preview of the 5 matches across the weekend that we're going to give a tip for, the key matchup for, and I reckon we'll go against each other on a few of these tips. So let's get right into it, lads. Record-breaking night for the Sunrisers Hyderabad against the Mumbai Indians. 277. How is that even possible
ridiculous.
in a 2020 match? The highest ever IPL score of 277.
Just to mention, 3 for as well.
3 for, yeah, I know. Just 3 down. Like, if you got a wicket, that's like scoring 100 in this game, right?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
277. Why don't we just start with that before we get into Mumbai Indians and what they made? Travis Head, Trav Ball, who we absolutely love. How did he go, lads?
He did all right. He did all right. Just casual 62 of 24.
Oh.
Tim David dropped him on 5.
He did.
That's
He
fine.
did.
Tim David, what are you doing?
We all have those days, don't we? But now, what have you got here? Fastest 50 by Sunrisers player for it to then be beaten in the same innings.
Yeah, so
you read that one,
Travis Head
yeah.
got 50 or what was it, 17 deliveries. It's the fastest from any ever Sunrisers player. Before Abhishek Sharma came in and
I thought it was going to be class and superstar, but that's
beat
right.
that record, he got 50 off 16. So he beat him by a ball.
Oh,
so he didn't hold that record for very long, but
no.
Geez, how good was that game
Yeah,
and that batting performance?
I had a look. I said this morning, I was like, surely that was a tiny ground, normal size ground. It was a professional size ground. It wasn't under 10s or it wasn't the size of a 20-cent piece like some of the grounds in New Zealand. The pitch was really good, not spinning like a lot of the other ones in India.
Yep.
But they were just hitting all the way through. Travis Head, unbelievable. Then you got Unreal Clarkson, superstar, absolutely killed it. What did he make in the end?
80 off 34.
80 off 34. So
Jeez.
that was bloody awesome.
Henry Klaasen and Abhishek Sharma both had 7 sixes.
Poor. Actually, talking about the sixes, it was the most sixes ever in a match with 38. So,
Wow.
while I've said that, that was because Mumbai Indians actually posted a decent score themselves of 246. How do you tell
them before the game you're going to make 246 and you're like, oh, we're going to win.
I know.
Did you say that was their biggest ever franchise score?
So, Mumbai Indians have never scored that more than 240, I think it was, in a match. So, they've scored 246, their highest ever score, and they've still lost by 31 runs. My Sunrisers, my boys, the Orange Army, as they like to call themselves, won by 31 runs. That is unbelievable. I woke up, the scores are just crazy. And then, so the bowlers, not much to talk about with the bowlers other than Paddy Cummins. So we love talking about the Aussies.
Cummins,
2 for 35 is equivalent to 5 for 10 in this game.
Oh, yeah.
That's extraordinary. He got out Rohit Sharma and Varma too, who were obviously 2 very dangerous bats. Varma made 64 of 34.
Varma was the best bat for Mumbai with, 64,
So, Cummins, I think that's a very underrated sort of, I guess, figures there for him. He did a great job.
I kind of feel bad for, Pat Cummins and Jasper Brummer were the only 2 bowlers for an economy under 10 throughout that
which
game.
Which is crazy.
Surprised there was any, to be
and
honest.
I kind of feel bad for Mullaly, who bowled 2 overs, got hit for 33.
Oh,
he
was horrible.
It was a spinner that bowled the last over to Klaasen and got absolutely...
I don't like saying this about young bowlers, but he looked really shaky. He was bowling full tosses. Then when he landed one, it looked like it was about to spin off the pitch and things like that. I don't know. And he didn't look ready for a big game like this.
And look, sorry if I mispronounced this, but Koina Mapaka.
Yep.
Sounds like the guy from in the night guard.
Again, 4 overs.
What's his name? Makapaka?
Oh,
I just made that up.
No, that's right. I think that's right.
He bowled 4 overs and got hit for 66.
Jeez. But honestly, you can't do much about it when they're just going absolutely ham. Yeah, just bowl better,
just bowl
less
better.
full. There was a lot of full tosses. There was a lot in the slot where bowlers probably had to bring it back a length, but then they'd bring it back too far and then get hit for like a reverse shot or a 6 down the ground and things like that. So it was absolutely crazy. But I think Pat Cummins definitely held his head high compared to all the other bowlers.
Well, I'm having a look at the fall of wickets here, right? For the Sunrisers, the first wicket fell 1 for 45 after 4.1.
Oh,
Next wicket, 2 for 113. So what's that? Roughly like 70 runs, 68 runs.
Yep.
7.5 overs. So in 3.4 overs, they made 68 runs.
That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous when you put it in that sense.
Yeah. That is unbelievable. Sunrise is just, they just know how to get the job. They don't know how to make a big score because obviously they made 204. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
They lost, but
probably unlucky in the end.
Their batting lineup is absolutely firing at the moment. They've clearly got the biggest total score at the moment, so their run rate would be beautiful. But
are you a bit concerned with the Sunrisers bowling?
Definitely. Like if you're conceding, so they conceded 208 and then 246. The batsmen are like, we got the job done. It definitely wasn't anything to do with the bowlers other than Cummins. I'm really happy with Cummins and how he's going. He wasn't great in the first game, bounced back.
Yeah.
But the depth of the bowlers, looks like they've gone all in on the batters in the auction and in their contracts and stuff like that at the Sunrisers. So
when three overseas are Markham, Klaassen and Head, you're really investing in the batting.
In the batting, let's have a quick look at their bowlers actually. So you got Cummins. I'm trying to remember who else we've got on the Sunrisers, which is bad.
Come on, mate.
Which is bad.
He said he's their number one fan.
Oh, you got Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. He's usually pretty solid, but he got smacked. You've got Ahmed.
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, Unakat.
I did.
No, that's how you say his name.
I butchered it.
He was okay. He got 2 for as well.
Makande?
Yeah. Makande. Not horrible, but in terms of the superstars that play at international level, they've only got really Cummins on their list.
Yeah.
So that's the worry. It'd be interesting to see. Maybe if you're a betting person, you just load up on the overs over 200 for both teams whenever the Sunrisers are playing because they know they can get there with the bat and then they're going to concede a lot of runs.
They could be the best team to watch.
Yeah, that's why they're my voice. That's why I go from lads. Better than RCB, better than Kolkata. Don't
even know their bowlers.
Because we don't even need a bowl, mate. We just need to put up we put up 277 every game. Why do we need a bowl? We don't even need a bowl. But the other guys are like, what's the point of batting? Well, actually, in saying that though, Mumbai, they made 246, lost by 31, but there was one stage where they were ahead of the run rate.
At the halfway point.
Which is ridiculous when you're chasing 277. Yeah. So fair play to Mumbai. They'll be, as we said, they've got a really good batting line. I think they'll still be right up there.
Concerning for Mumbai though, they've lost their first 2 games.
Yeah.
So they're 0-2. Not a great start to the season.
No.
Bit similar to the Sunrisers in that they've got Bumrah as the superstar bowler and then
not much depth.
Falls away a little bit boring, but that batting's still very good.
Yeah, I think if you're going to watch either of these teams, if you're going to watch any team over the weekend, I'd watch Mumbai and the Sunrisers just because they're going to score some big scores. They might not win, but they're going to put on some fireworks. So that'd be pretty exciting. All right, that's enough Sunrisers talk. I could be talking about them all day.
Yeah, we kind of let him get away with a lot of talking.
It was awesome, boys. It was records were broken. As soon as I woke up, I was so happy that was my boys.
Still below the.
How many of you guys won? One. Yeah, that's all right.
Played 1-1-1.
Yeah, and you guys have played 1-1-1. Yeah,
they've played 2.
But first one never counts.
Exactly. First one never counts.
Let's get on with it.
All right, let's get on with it. The Sunrisers did really well. Mumbai put up a strong fight, but couldn't get over the line. Previews and tips we're going to do. So the first game that is it tomorrow night, I believe. Rajasthan Royals taking on Delhi Capitals. Key matchup here for me. I wrote down. You guys can have a chat about your key matchups if you want. But I went JS12 taking on Yadav. I feel like Yadav's probably Delhi's best bowler with spin, obviously leg spin. Their depth, like a lot of teams, is definitely in their batting. I do worry about Delhi's bowling lineup, so I'm leaning towards Yadav to have a big game. But JS12 made 50 last game for the Royals, and obviously killing it for India, killing it for the Royals. He's probably the most informed batter in this side.
Yeah, 100%. I think he could make a century.
Can make a century?
Can make the first IPL century.
Yeah.
Because I really, really do fear for the Delhi Capitals.
Yeah, Delhi obviously coached by Ricky Ponting. He was under a lot of pressure last season. They've started really poorly. They got smashed. Have they played... I think they've played one.
They played one game.
Yeah, they got smashed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So they probably need to win this one just to get the media off their back. Yeah.
They got smashed by the Punjab Kings, who
we don't think is going to.
We don't think
RCB took care of easily.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's my key matchup. What do you reckon about that matchup, Leo?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting matchup. I think a lot of this lands on the Aussies at the top for Delhi.
Yep, definitely.
David Warner, Mitch Marsh, going to need to have big performances here because I really like this Rajasthan team.
They're really good.
I had them in my top 4 to start. Really balanced lineup. Obviously with Jaiswal and Butler opening the batting.
Yep.
But then you got the likes of my man Jarrell coming in late.
Jarrell. You love Jarrell. He's good.
Hetmeyer, great West Indian player.
Yep.
Rovman Powell, Ashwin as a bowler. Like there's a lot of options
Andrew
there.
Sampson made 80 in their opening game.
Andrew Sampson, yes.
He's really good.
Yep. So, great lineup, and I think it's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah. So you're tipping the Royals?
Yeah, Royals.
Comfortably.
Marcus, comfortably. I think so as well. I think Delhi... did they finish 9th or 10th last year. I think it was ninth.
Down the bottom.
So I think they're going to be around that mark again, unfortunately, for Punter as coach. So I'm going to go Royals as well. This could be a bit of a blowout because that depth in that Royals team looks really good.
Yep.
All right, next one. RCB taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders. So Leo, obviously a big RCB fan. These two are going to be fighting all match. You might have to watch it somewhere. And
we already
maybe.
I'm putting it out there right now because I don't care what you two say. I had to do a bet that was speaking Hindi or Bengali, so I would like you guys to do the same. Whoever loses,
the same bet's boring.
Not the same bet. We'll come up with something else.
Or let us know in the comments what punishment.
Yeah, let us know in the comments and come up with something really bad because whatever the first thing I see in the comments, I'm gonna be
really bad. You're acting like you committed a walk.
No, to be fair, that ended up being really fun because we got to do a chant. So
we may have to post that on socials so we can also get TikTok comments, opinions of the punishment that we should do.
Yes, and Instagram because a lot of India's not on TikTok. Yes.
Well.
All right, so I'll start with Leo because he's a massive RCB fan. He's gone with the RCB top today. What's the key matchup here? I wrote down Kohli versus Stark. I really like. Is there any other ones that you like?
How much time you got, Stats Guy?
You're just going to go through the whole 11?
Why not, mate?
No.
Kohli 77-49 last game. He'll smoke Stark. Stark's got no chance here. No chance.
Well, Stark has got him out, I'm sure, in other formats, but not in IPL.
Other formats.
Yeah, what did he go for? Number 53.
Stark's got his number.
I
reckon.
The only number he's got is his phone number.
He probably does.
Well, Stark got slapped up in the first game. He got none for 53.
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
And Kohli will hit 53 off him.
Yeah, because he hasn't played IPL for a couple of seasons. He pulled out trying to concentrate on other formats, Stark, and then he comes back in and absolutely stinks it up. So he'll want to bounce back in this game, but RCB have a really good batting lineup, as Leo likes to talk about in the office non-stop. So
they're just a great team, aren't they?
We'll see about that.
They're a great team who a lot of those players aren't in form at the moment.
You've talked about RCB. Who are you most excited to watch?
I'm most excited to watch Dre Russ.
Yeah, it was awesome last game. Can he keep
that guy ended his career last podcast.
I said he was a bit old. He hasn't done anything for a couple of years.
You retired him, basically.
He was inspired by my words on the podcast. I said he was not washed, because we like to use that word sometimes, but he was getting a little bit older, and then he produces 64 and 2 for, wasn't it, last game?
Can he do that again? 2 for 15 off 2 overs. I'm expecting him probably to bowl a little bit more, especially because I'm like, this RCB batting lineup is one of the best.
It is very good
in the tournament.
Oh, stop it, lads.
And our bowling, the Knight Riders bowling, is probably definitely is under par compared to this batting lineup. So we could, exactly. We could see another high scoring game.
277 plus on the cards.
No, we're not thinking 277 plus, but this could be 200 plus again. The Knight Riders obviously scored 200 plus. To beat the Sunrisers in their first game. So hopefully they can stay inside the top 4 and maintain an unbeaten start.
Ooh, okay. So you're tipping Knight Riders?
I'm tipping the Knight Riders, my boys.
You're being biased, I'm guessing?
Of course, mate. RCB is going to win this. Cam Green will make 60 off 30.
Okay, I don't think that's happening.
So he's matching his strike rate from last game.
60.
What?
He's matching his strike rate, as in he only had a 60 strike rate.
He only had a 60 strike rate last game.
He was having a go.
Oh, well, we still won. So.
You did still win.
I also don't know how that makes sense. I'm saying he's going to make 60 runs. You're talking about
and I'm saying he's matching his strike rate from last game.
Don't worry.
Because it was crap.
That's a low blow, Mark.
Anyway, I'm
mediocre. This RCB franchise is mediocre.
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 What is going on?
I'm meaty boys.
Well, all right, I'm going RCB.
Yeah! They know he's cursed us. You want that? He's cursed us now.
Yeah, okay.
I've cursed us. What do you mean?
Because you never get anything
curse.
I tipped Sunrisers the other night.
Because you're biased, mate.
All right, whatever. You're biased. I'm not biased, so I'm going to go RCB. I think the batting lineup is going to take over. Marcus literally just listed the bad qualities of the Kolkata Riders is their bowling. I think they can make 200 plus, but I think their bowlers could concede a lot of runs. So I'm gonna lean towards RCB. Might be the last time I tip RCB because I'm sick of Leo getting too excited, but that's all right. That's all right. I know. He's very serious about RCB, isn't he? Well, all right, let's move on before Leo talks about this for another half an hour. Lucknow Super Giants taking on the Punjab Kings is the next one. I think that's on Saturday.
Yep.
The Lucknow Super Giants lost convincingly, I think, to the Rajasthan Royals.
They got smashed up. They got a net run rate of minus 1.0, which is ridiculous after one game.
Whoa, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that was just a shock. Then Punjab won, I think, their first game.
They lost to RCB.
They won their first game.
They did a lot right against us, though, I will say. Yes. For a team that doesn't look overly great on paper, obviously Johnny Bairstow's in the side. So, I don't know. They could cause a bit of an upset here, maybe.
They could, but I don't think they will. I think the Lucknow Super Giants, their team is on paper.
They're pretty super, aren't they?
They are. And
on paper, what do you?
We tipped them as contenders in our preseason.
Their team, yeah. Stoinis though, will he play?
Well, he didn't get an Australian contract that we were talking about this morning.
Well,
he'll be down in the dumps. Ashton
Turner come in for Stoinis.
We were talking about Ashton Turner. Leo was like, "Oh, maybe should put the other Aussie in there." I would rather Ashton Turner more in the prime of his career right now.
The other one is De Kock and whether he can hit form. Because that would be huge for the Super Giants.
Yep.
I'll go as far to say the Super Giants have the best opening partnership in the
I reckon
IPL.
Rajasthan.
You reckon Rajasthan do?
With JSL and Butler.
Yeah.
I reckon Quinton De Kock and KO Rahul.
Rahul is very good, and it just depends if De Kock turns up. Yeah.
Actually, no. Coley and Duplessis, mate. How many runs are in those bats?
True.
Yeah.
We could argue there is a lot of good opening pairs.
Yeah. It's not Sunrisers, mate.
I'm going to lean towards the Kings. I think they've won a game. The Lucknow Super Giants, I know they could look really good on paper, but they looked horrible last game. So I'm going to lean towards the Kings in this one.
Well, they did make 173.
Yeah.
They're only 20 runs short.
173 is a bad score. In
IPL.
Big bash. It's
104 runs less than my Sunrisers. Come on, that's pretty bad.
That is true.
Actually, key matchup I forgot to mention as well. Paran versus Rabada. I really like Paran. Made 50, I think, last game. Rabada just is an excitement machine. The way he bowls, he's really quick. So I think that'll be a really good matchup.
64 or 41.
Yeah. So I reckon Rabada might have a bit of a field day here. The pitches have been more suited to pace bowls, which has been a little bit weird. So I'm going to go, Punjab to win.
Yeah, I can't agree. I'm going to go with the Super Giants here.
I'm going Kings.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go with your stats guy.
Yeah. Johnny Burstead to make 50.
Upset. What am I talking about?
The Lucknow Super Giants bowlers stink compared to like the rest of the tournament. Like they're actually stinky. But
when the Kings won the first game, it was Sam Curran, right, who made 60.
Yep.
I reckon he'll do it again. Why not?
Okay.
Talented.
No, he's very, very good, isn't he? Yeah. So we're going the Kings. You're going the Super Giants.
100%.
All right. Next one, lads. Second last game we're going to talk about. Gujarat Titans taking on my beloved Sunrisers Hyderabad.
You want to talk about them again?
I'm happy not to talk about it.
Stats.
We already made the
we know you want to.
Well, I've already talked about it.
I'm just going to have a little nap.
I'm happy to talk a little bit about Gujarat first because they've obviously got Spencer Johnson.
Spencer, as they they
just put him as Spencer on the screen, which is really weird.
Yeah.
Some of the weird things they do on KO or whoever does the broadcasting for that one is a little bit strange. Spencer Johnson, I think he took 2 for. Have they played once or twice?
They played twice.
I think he's taken 2 for in both the games then because I had a look at his stats. I'm pretty sure he's got 4 wickets. So decent start to him on that massive contract. Obviously, Travis Head.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay, 3 in total. That's all right. It's okay. He probably needs to fix up his economy rate, I think, as Leo said.
I think a lot of bowlers do.
In the IPL at the moment. Yeah. But Johnson versus Head, that sounds very funny, actually. But
Does it?
No, that's all right. Travis Head, I don't think you understand what was being said.
I do understand it, yeah.
Travis Head, I think, is going to be the one that they need to get out. He was amazing for the Sunrisers. And Spencer Johnson, I think, knows how to bowl to him. They know each other pretty well, so that's going to be my key matchup there. What do you guys reckon for this one?
Jeez, this is going to be a really, really, really good game.
Yeah.
But just to spite you, I'm going to go the Gujarat Titans as my...
We just made 277.
I'm going the Gujarat Titans.
Gujarat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. If it was at Hyderabad, I'd say it differently.
Well, they know that pitch very well. We've done that, yeah.
But, I'm going to go the Gujarat Titans here because they're no slouch of a team either.
No, they're very
right
good
up there.
Yeah,
they will be right up there.
Fair enough.
It's very hard to tip against a team that just made 277.
I agree.
I know. And Gujarat did get smashed against the Super Kings.
So you're just going against me for no logic.
Very hard to go.
Because I don't like it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I think with Gujarat,
I love you, but I'm going to go Gujarat.
All right, fair.
The thing with the Titans is they've got a lot of star players, but I don't know, maybe just missing some depth in there or something.
Yeah.
Just, it's not like...
I don't think
so. Their average,
one of their stars.
Yeah, like...
Lower than average.
I would say so. Maybe the depth compared to other teams, including the Sunrisers, isn't quite there. It is at their home ground though, so that's why I'm tempted to go the Titans, but you just can't tip against.
You know you want it. Come on.
Don't tell me what I want to do. I'm tipping the Sunrisers.
Yes, thank you very much, Leo. I remember when you guys said they're going to have a horrible season, then the Sunrisers just put on the biggest score ever. So hopefully they can back that up.
It's a third game.
Biggest score ever. I don't care if we lose every other
Premierships
game.
aren't won in March.
If the Chennai Super Kings played at Hyderabad and that was their home ground, they'd make 300.
300. The highest score is 270s. Nah, this is dodgy from you two. Let's just quickly go to the next
dodgy pitches at the Hyderabad.
They're doctoring the pitches to make 277.
Yes.
That's a new conspiracy.
There you go.
That's what Homie actually got you to say before.
Oh, really?
At the start of the show.
In Hindi.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Let's move on. Titans.
Please.
We're both going to Sunrisers. Get around them. Next one, last one we're going to do is Sunday night, our time in Australia. Delhi Capitals versus the Chennai Super Kings. I think this will be a really good match. Probably two of the biggest clubs.
I don't.
You don't think so?
Super Kings will win easy.
Yeah. Okay, then we're done for the show. No.
Well, they will.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
I don't know if they'll win easy.
Thanks for watching.
No, stay on. I don't know. I think Capitals have a decent team. Actually, we already talked about them getting smashed in another team, but they have a decent team on paper. It's just they're not producing. Warner's past his prime and things like that. Super Kings are the best team in the competition, I think, right now. Have they won their first two? RCB's not. They've lost the game, mate. Super Kings won the title last season.
And they got a net run rate of already 2.0.
4. So is that the highest?
Well, it's 1.979, which is by far the highest.
Yeah.
By far.
Do you know how net run rate works? That's good.
Not really. No.
Really?
No, I do. I just can't be bothered thinking about it, to be honest. My key matchup for this one is David Warner taking on Rahman. Rahman got 4 wickets for the Super Kings. Yeah. He's John the Magic. Can't be swearing. You're out there. Yeah. You've been saying
He's got 6 wickets. 6 wickets so far in the 2 games.
6 wickets, Rahman.
The economy is 7.37.
He's leading the wickets in the IPL at the moment. So I'm really excited to watch him versus David Warner because I think he'll open the bowling.
And they've still got Deepak Chahar as well, who's handy taking some wickets. But I think this could be one of the biggest defeats of the IPL season.
All right. I'll probably
Do you think the Super Kings could bowl them out for under 15?
No, not that bad.
The strikers
of the Thunder.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the minimum, the minimum that Capitals will make is still like 150 because they're not. Yeah, they can make 150. That's a pretty low score in the IPL.
I think they'll make 150 and Chennai will send out AIs and win.
I'll be surprised if Delhi make more than 150.
Ooh, okay.
That sounds like a bet between you two.
No, I'm not doing any more bets. No. When we play again, we'll in the finals. In the final, actually.
I think you play each other twice. Every team does. So.
Okay. I think. There you go. No, it's 14 games, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, maybe not.
We'll have a look into that. All right, so we're all tipping the Super Kings, is that right?
Yeah,
smashing
100%.
Absolutely smashing them. All right, that's all the 5 games over the weekend we've covered there. So we'll be watching those and hopefully seeing some massive scores like the one last night. So that's Stumps for the Cricket Today show.
Give us a chance to end the show. I
forgot what the chair was.
Ek tu teen cha, Irony Tyson superstar.
There we go. I butchered that even worse that time.
That was bad.
Anyway, we'll be back with this show on Tuesday. That's public holiday in Australia. So we're back with this show on Tuesday for a weekend wrap. So get right around the show. Send in any questions. Let us know how my Hindi or Bengali was in the comments.
Yeah, roast us for it.
Roast me for that.
Stay tuned for Leo's punishment next week.
Oh, depends
when the RCB loses to the Night Riders.
He's not happy. So, all right. Otherwise, I'll say thank you, Leo, because he's not happy, but thank you.
Thanks, Stats Guy. I can't believe I swore.
Yeah. Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah, thank you, Stats Guy. I was very impressed with you. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Joe, from behind the cameras, putting it up with us and our absolute nonsense. Thanks to me, and that's another episode of Cricket Today done. We're out.